the tears of these fucking losers in the comment section, man, every single day. Every single day, bro. I'm on my way to Chicago. I'm drinking the tears of all the fucking salty fucks in the comment section, and then while I'm in the air, you guys are enjoying episode number 2 of reading mean comments. And by the title of this video, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys know you're in for a special treat with episode number 2, man. Welcome. Well, shall we start the festivities? I think we should, man. Now, if you missed episode 1, it's in the little annotation that you see in the top right corner of the screen that I'm sure is blocking my fucking face on your mobile device or your PC or wherever you're watching and listening to me. I don't really give a shit, but I want you to see the video anyway. Anyway, we're gonna start off with CJ Sellars. CJ Sellars, what are you selling? What are you selling me, Mr. Sellars? Apparently, you're selling everybody a lot of fucking stupidity. He says, and I quote, calling everyone gullible when basically morons like you are the ones that take wrestling too serious and think the crap is real when it's all fake. Another one who says wrestling is fake. Another clown that says wrestling is fake. I guess maybe we should call up Matt Hardy and ask him if his back and his pelvis pain that are fusing together is fake. Maybe we should ask Paige, who's the general manager of SmackDown Live, why she's not wrestling anymore. Maybe it's fake. Maybe we should ask Edge why he had to retire. If it's fake. Fucking dumbass. You're gullible for thinking that rereading a wrestling article about stuff that's probably not gonna happen is somehow gonna make you any more known or important on YouTube than you think you are. I guarantee you go to this guy's subscription box and the first thing that's gonna fucking pop up is Cultaholic, Wrestle Talk, Pro Wrestling Unlimited, Heel by Nature, and every other fucking goon in this community. What do? Do they come up with their own content? Do they come up with their own material? Or do they reread from Dave Meltzer and all the other websites that give out news and information? Let me tell you something, Mr. CJ Sellars. Everybody on YouTube does the same exact fucking thing, but the biggest selling point to someone who is part of the viewing audience is the charisma and the personality that is behind the microphone and behind the camera. Why do people come here to see me and hear me reread news that they could read on their own? It's because the guy behind the microphone has a ton of charisma and is goddamn entertaining. So, Mr. CJ Sellars, if you were my business manager, you would be fired in about 3 seconds. So next time when you want to tell a content creator how to run a fucking business, maybe you should shut the fuck up. Mr. CJ Sellars, thank you for being a complete fucking retard. Moving on here, we got Mike Ditka Small. Mike Ditka Small. He says, what does JD do a lot? Take a guess, people. He complains way too much about WWE. Yeah, and so does half of the fucking Twitter universe, you fucking imbecile. For fuck's sake, just shut the fuck up. I bet if he comes out with a t-shirt that has the words eat, sleep, complain, repeat printed on it, I won't be shocked if it becomes his best-selling t-shirt of all time. Thank you for the business idea, Mr. Mike Ditka Small. Maybe I will do that. You will get 0 royalties from it, but when the t-shirt goes viral on barbershopwindow.com, I will have you to thank. And then your comment will be deleted and you will be banished forever on the YouTube channel. He goes on and continues to say, Raw is awesome. Well, you can easily tell this guy's a fucking retard. And SmackDown is decent. I'll agree with you there. It's decent. On a scale of 1 to 10, I probably give Road Dogg's effort about a 3. I hope The Rock wins the Royal Rumble. It's a good business move, you grotesque-looking little hobbit. The biggest wrestling stars in the world deserve the main event at WrestleMania. Fuck out of here. The money is in the big names, in the celebrities. No one gives a shit about your indie darlings and Finn Balor. I don't know why he mentioned Finn Balor there. I mean, he just could have said, no one gives a shit about your indie darlings. Fuck these vanilla midgets and you. Now do us all a favor and go choke on a bite of pizza, you fucking Judge Rule. Whatever the fuck a Judge Rule is, I have no idea. Clearly, Mr. Mike Ditka Small and his quality or taste in what he's watching is sub-levels of mediocrity. I always use this example. I would love to see Mike Ditka Small and who he is dating or who is his wife. Because the quality of their wrestling and their likes in wrestling, you know, I find to be a good comparison and correlate to who they're sleeping with. This guy is probably a fucking unattractive basement-dwelling virgin who loves the larger women. And I mean like Yokozuna-like size, like 700, 800 pounds. This will be the first guy to come on here and claim to me, JD is a virgin. He gets no pussy. Meanwhile, he's waking up next to a fucking sloth. He's waking up to some fucking unknown creature that doesn't even have a fucking name. And she wakes up with a chicken wing in her mouth. She slobs her way to the fucking bathroom, breaking doors and fucking wall panels on the way. But then he'll say, yeah, my girlfriend, my wife is smoking hot on the internet. And that's exactly who he's waking up to in the morning. And that is a clear representation of what Raw is, garbage. And this is his quality in wrestling shows. It's the best comparison I could ever make. Mike Ditka Small. Next time you want to make a comment and say Raw is awesome, go on one of these other fucking content creators' websites or YouTube channels and spew that garbage over there. Raw is awesome. What the fuck are you watching, bro? Holy shit. You know this guy has sub-levels of IQ when that's the one thing that stands out in this entire thing. Raw is awesome. Oh my fucking goodness, man. Who is this guy? Hutstad. It's a nice little avatar you got there, bro. H. He says, LOL. This fuckboy lives with his parents and watches wrestling and plays video games. Salamonster wannabe, but with yelling and profanity. JD must hate when mom barges in the room to let him know dinner is ready while he's trying to beat off to internet porn. Salamonster wannabe. Me and Salamonster sound nothing alike. Now, we're two geniuses, I'll give you that. And we have ideas that go back and forth that overlap one another. I say something and then conveniently he records on Sunday morning and he says the same exact thing. Brilliant minds think alike. I'm not a wannabe of anybody. Mr. Hutstad with your H avatar. Next time, you know, this is exactly the type of people that come on here, man. Everything that he stated in this comment is exactly how he lives his life. He probably lives with his parents. He watches wrestling like every one of us do because you're here and clearly you like professional wrestling. Who doesn't play video games nowadays? He probably listens to Salamonster. He probably knows when his mom cooks dinner on a nightly basis. And he probably watches internet porn and beats off every single night before he has to wake up and go to school or work. in the morning. This guy is describing his life. Hutstad, thank you for giving us a peek into your daily activities, bro. Awesome. Very nice of you, man. I really appreciate you just expressing yourself to 25,000 people watching this video. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This one comes from Lions Fan 007. Lions Fan 007. That's his first mistake. He's a fucking Lions fan. This guy don't even have a fucking letter for his avatar. He's got fucking anonymous. Look. Dear Mr. Cat Fucker, he says. Nice to meet you too, Lions fan. I used to like your gaming videos and other content, not wrestling related. But damn, you bitch and moan every single video. Evolution is booked the way it is, so they sell out and make money. So it won't be a failure. Nobody gives a shit about indie hoes, Sasha and Bailey. Nikki Bella has star power. The Bellas are star power. Ronda Rousey, star power. Trish Stratus, star power. The mainstream audience doesn't care about Asuka, Ember Moon, Kairi Sane, Ruby Riott, or any of these indie NXT bitches. I would love to see him just have all these women lined up. I'd love to have this guy stand in front of all of these women and call them indie NXT bitches. You know for a single fact that if they drop their pants, this guy is all over it like fucking flies on shit. You mean to tell me you wouldn't be with an Asuka or an Ember Moon or a Kairi Sane or a Sasha Banks, right? But they're indie hoes and indie bitches. My, how the hypocrisy has taken over already. Evolution will be an amazing spectacle that will let a bigger audience see these women perform. So shut your trap, you fag! This event is for the mainstream audience, not you indie smarks and WWE hardcores. You want to watch unknowns in boring matches? That's what the Mae Young Classic is for! Let me repeat that! Because I don't know what human being that you know can mix up the number 4 and the proper spelling of 4. You want to watch unknowns in boring matches? That's what the Mae Young Classic is for! Yet here he is, calling me catfucker, and calling me an indie smark, yet this guy doesn't have kindergarten level spelling ability. I mean, my best friend's 3-year-old son could probably complete this sentence in the proper way. It's F-O-R, you steaming fucking idiot. Holy shit. You stupid, 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 stupid motherfucker. Wow, I guess he was describing himself there. That last sentence in this entire comment could basically be a representation of this line. And let me repeat it again for a third time, just in case you guys need a spelling lesson today. You want to watch unknowns in boring matches? That's what the Mae Young Classic is for. 4 idiots so far in the comment section of reading mean comments. Unbelievable. Low gang. I don't know what the fuck that avatar is of, but clearly this guy looks like a troll. JD, shut the fuck up. You always hating on Roman Reigns. You just jealous or JELOS that his universal... I can't. I gotta repeat this again. You always hating at Roman Reigns. Actually, no. I'm sorry. Let me repeat that. I'm bumming it fucking up because this guy can't spell. You always hating at Roman Reigns. Okay? Roman REIGNS. You just jealous that his Universal Champion, he make more money than you, he got more merch than you. Stop complaining about him. If you don't like him, then don't watch Raw. I'm happy as fuck he won it from Broke. He also beat Broke cleans and the fastest than any wrestler. Roman won it on my birthday too. Another one who's mixing up twos. What is this? Is this retarded Sesame Street on today's episode? Jesus fucking Christ. Roman won it in my birthday. He won it in his birthday. Not on his birthday, in his birthday. Did Roman pop out of your fucking birthday cake? Did he give you 2 Superman punches? Maybe that'll knock some fucking sense into you. My mom's buys me Roman merch. That why his champion and you not. He the top merch seller, so why that's they gave him the belt. Shut the fuck up, you retarded. You cats is retarded. I'm fucking becoming retarded myself reading this fucking comment. You cats is retarded. Your beard is whack and not on fleek like Roman's. Go hide under a bridge in New York and get lost. Roman is the GOAT. Low gang for life. Too sweet. This guy clearly is a fucking troll. Either he's fucking completely retarded, or this guy is a complete troll. Roman REIGNS, that's a new one. Who is that? Is he a new rookie to the roster? Roman REIGNS? I don't think you got the right guy as Universal Champion here, low gang. And then he's another one here. He said Roman won it in my birthday too. I don't know what to say. I have no comeback for this. Apparently, this is retarded Sesame Street on today's episode. But it's too sweet. It's too sweet. We got a double comment here. We got AJ Lee. Apparently, AJ Lee, AJ Mendez Brooks, is a fan of the podcast. She says you should really time your topics. It would make watching your videos a lot easier. Another one telling me how to do business. That really isn't a hate comment, but I want to relay it to you that I get these types of comments all the time. If I put timestamps in the video, then that means less money significantly for me. And then that means you guys get to pick and choose what you want to see in the video. I don't think that's a good business model, okay? Nobody I know puts timestamps in a fucking video. We got Keir Johnson. He says, don't be a sheep to this clown. If you enjoy something, enjoy it. Don't be a fucking bah. Apparently we're all sheep, people. We are all sheep. Oh my goodness. Oh. Jesus Christ, man. If you guys are following me on Twitter, at JDFROMNY206, please do so. It's quite the entertaining spectacle on Twitter. This guy, you would have seen me post just a teaser of this guy. This guy's name is Silentxvx space XVX. Now, if you have X's in your names, if you have Z's that replace S's, you are a fucking degenerate. It's the simplest way for me to put it. This guy says, I'm sorry to break it to you, but the one woman who started the women's revolution is Dana Brooke. Now, clearly, as you guys can see, another spelling mistake because these guys are just fucking, they went to retarded high. Dana Brooke. Now, if you're a fan of Dana Brooke, right, you would have known that there's an E at the end of her name. It's B-R-O-O-K-E. Brooke. not Dana B-R-O-O-K. But apparently this guy's a fan of Dana Brooke, and apparently to him, she started the women's revolution. And at WWE Evolution, I want to see Dana versus Trish or Lita as main event because playtime is over with 3 R's. I'm not gonna say anything about this comment. You guys decipher what you want here. You come to your own conclusions. Silentxvx space XVX. Apparently he's a Dana Brooke fan who can't spell her name correctly. We got Stephen Coleman here. Stephen Coleman. Oh my God, here's another one. Another fucking rocket scientist in the YouTube community. JD just reports what other news people in the wrestling world have reported. This guy is a hack and treats his fans like crap. So, another one who probably watches Wrestle Talk and Cultaholic and What Culture Wrestling and Brian Zane and Good Mic Work and everybody else listens to Solomonster and Justin LaBar and Don Tony Kevin Castle, Wrestling Soup. They all talk about what other people have reported. They all talk about what people have reported, right? So, I don't understand why people come at me and I get comments like JD takes other news in the wrestling world and takes news that's been reported elsewhere and is a hack. I'm a hack. I don't understand that. Again, I'm speechless. I have no fucking words. I have no words for these fucking people. This guy clearly is not in tune with what is going on. I guarantee you, if you go to Wrestle Talk or What Culture, you'll see this guy in the comment section. Be like, oh my God, great video, Simon. Oh my God, Ollie and Luke, you guys are so great. I want to suck your dick. Melee comes here and I'm a fucking hack. Oh my goodness. My biggest fan, the one guy who hates me so much but can never stop watching me. Mr. Markout Mania himself, Ken Tahoe! Now, I want you guys to pay attention to this tweet. Dissect this tweet. Okay? Look at the timestamp and look at the date. SummerSlam was on August 19th. There have been many a tweet that I sent out since August 19th. A bunch of SummerSlam tweets, a bunch of podcast tweets, a bunch of random fucking thoughts, pictures, House of Glory, etc., right? So this guy decides at 6:30 to, I guess, find something I stated and tweeted on August 19th. And at 6:30 on August 24th, he is showing everybody what I said on my Twitter and trying to get some type of reaction based off my name and my merchandise and my brand. Okay? He says, and I quote, imagine wearing a Summer Scam t-shirt and then paying to attend SummerSlam. First of all, I did not pay to attend SummerSlam. I was gifted a ticket from a good friend in the community. So, A, you're wrong. B, how many levels of stalker is Mr. Ken Tahoe? Because I tweeted this on August 19th before I actually made my way. Actually, no, this was August 18th. I wore my Roman Reigns Get Off My TV t-shirt on August 19th, so this was August 18th. Right before my meet and greet at 4th Avenue Pub. Oh my goodness. I didn't pay to get into SummerSlam. And how many levels of stalker is Mr. Ken Tahoe? It's through the roof. Through the fucking roof. And then, conveniently, I had to screenshot the comments down below. We got one from New Jersey Nick. He says, this is the wrestling equivalent of Star Wars fans trying to remake Last Jedi. Then we got Mean Smark Callus. He says it's the equivalent of a Star Wars fan going to see the movie like 50 times, even though they didn't like it. and dressing in Jedi cosplay each time. And then we got Pepper Sipper, who is this plank. Now, Ken Tahoe is my biggest fan. He takes things and clips things conveniently to make me look bad, but every single time I upload something, he is there, ready, willing, and able to watch everything I do and listen to everything that I say. The guy is completely irrelevant on Twitter. Nobody pays him any mind. He has some type of fucking show or channel or podcast, and he says that he's a good businessman and he's doing things because he's a fan of professional wrestling. No, I think you're on Twitter to build some type of notoriety on your end through me and my hard work, yet stalk me at the same time because you're that fucking upset with the direction of your life. And if you guys can look at the picture, this is who I'm dealing with. And he's a Roman Reigns fan. Need I say more? Moving on. Tyler on Twitter, another Twitter one. Maybe I should get most of my material from Twitter. This one is at Shield Crew. And he's got a picture of Seth Rollins, I guess. I guess that's Seth Rollins. It looks like a WWE 2K18 creator character in the model of someone from The Shield. He says, anyone who agrees with what JD from NY206 says is a virgin who would rather complain about wrestling than enjoy. I guess having an opinion on what you watch on a weekly basis when it's clear garbage is morally wrong to everybody on social media, folks. And there's 13 people who like this tweet. There's 13 people and 2 retweets down below. I don't get it. I really don't understand it. Dance music for life. Too much spam from JD. Way too many videos. You just need to watch one to get the point. Really now, I'm confused by this comment. Too much spam? I upload once a day. And every video I do is different from the last one. Raw, SmackDown, NXT. How are they all the same? How is that spam? So if you watch Raw, so according to this guy's logic, you can watch Raw review on Monday and then watch NXT and it's going to be the same thing I talked about on Monday. That's this guy's logic. And then these are the people that come into my comment section and make me a little less fucking intelligent every single day. Oh my goodness, Mr. Ken Tahoe back at it again. Look at this guy. This was on August 2nd, 2018 at 1:55 a.m. An hour in which people are sound asleep to get ready for work the next day. Yet he's here at 1:55 a.m. tweeting about me. I'm glad I'm the last thing that you think about before you lay your head down to rest, Mr. Ken Tahoe. Your favorite podcaster, JD from NY206, gets his news from a month-old burner account with 82 followers. This is who some people claim is the smartest man in professional wrestling. Now, there was a guy named Peter Carnivals, and he had this fucking exclusive story about WWE spending $5.6 million to get the Roman Reigns agenda over and how they were paying plants to sit in the crowd to cheer Roman. I knew it was bullshit. I even said it was bullshit. You guys can see my comment there. Where did the $5.8 million come from, and how did they keep this hidden from investors and shareholders? I smell bullshit and another troll in the community. I called Peter Carnivals a troll, and I said it was a bullshit article. Yet Ken Tahoe says that I get my news from a month-old burner account with 82 followers. I think the off-the-script video that I actually included this story in did over like 37,000 views. So, Mr. Ken Tahoe, next time you want to tell me how to run my business, maybe you should come to me and gain some insight as to how the YouTube game works, my friend. because clearly you're a failure at it, and a failure on social media. Nobody gives a shit about what you have to say, and here I am putting down, siding with Roman Reigns, and this guy is claiming that I am getting my news from the burner account to make me look bad and embarrass me. Meanwhile, it's right there. So, as you guys can see, my haters just want to hate, and they have no legs to stand on. Mr. Ken Tahoe, thank you so much again, brother. I really appreciate you being my biggest fan. Oh, there he is with the Summer Scam shirt. What'd I tell you? Like, he tweeted it out. Look, for those blocked. For those blocked. And then he's got to take a picture of me on my way to my meet and greet. This was on August 24th. I'm glad it's like he's like a fucking puppet on my strings. Well, what can I say? What can I say here? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This one comes from Deviltoad Kizzani. This was a long one, folks. I'm glad this guy took 45 minutes out of his life to tweet this to me. This was on the last social media comments video. And he starts this off. This stupid Guido brought back reading social media comments. Apparently it was a resounding success. Why wouldn't I when it got over 2,500 likes? Looks like his big ego got a little butthurt over SummerSlam weekend. Aw, poor guy. Listen, you goofy ass, silent Bob on crack, and meth-looking motherfucker. WWE can't book everything according to your liking. They are a business first and an entertainment company second. They have to make money. WWE is catering to the mainstream and the diehards too, but you can't see it because your head is too far up your ass that your AJ Styles cap is covered in shit. The mainstream audience wants to be entertained. Really now. The mainstream audience wants to be entertained. If you find entertainment in WWE on Monday night, then you clearly have sub-levels of fucking quality in what you are watching. WWE is not entertaining. Well, however many comments I get, the brand of entertainment that WWE is giving us is not entertainment. It's not funny. It's not good. You know? The way of wrestling is changing. Why did MSG sell out New Japan Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor? What was it, like 17 minutes? 17 minutes? They filled 16,000 seats in Madison Square Garden for a non-WWE televised show? Yeah, but you keep being entertained by fucking Jinder Mahal and everything else that's on Monday Night Raw. The B team, right? Yeah, it's a great entertainment. So, he says, the mainstream audience wants to be entertained, and that's why WWE hires television and Hollywood writers to create entertaining storylines that blend drama, comedy, and suspense. None of which I get from WWE television. There's no drama, there's no comedy, and there's no suspense. And what the fuck this guy's watching on Monday night? He must be watching CSI, because he ain't watching Raw. The casual mainstream audience won't go for that NXT indie style garbage that's nothing but high spots, false finishes, flips, and dives. Really now. Flips, dives, high spots, indie garbage. Why is everything Triple H is doing a resounding success? Triple H has not put on one bad show with TakeOver, ever. So, if NXT is doing so poorly, right? And WWE is really doing so poorly. NXT's doing great. Why don't you take a little from NXT and apply it to Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live? Then we wouldn't be complaining as much as we do. It's boring. And that's why they don't watch NXT. That product is catered to you and idiots like you, not me. Well, clearly this guy is keeping something incredibly special from his life. If he doesn't find entertainment in the characters in NXT, this is a guy that will say Velveteen Dream is garbage. This is a guy that would say, oh, Adam Cole is indie garbage. Meanwhile, he'll be the first one to buy an Adam Cole Bay t-shirt when he makes Monday Night Raw. Raw and SmackDown are TV shows, so they have to be entertaining. They're not. I was entertained this entire week by SummerSlam and Raw. The Shield reunion was one of the greatest endings to a show that they've had in years. A gullible fuck. Mr. Deviltoad Kizzani is a gullible, brainwashed, manipulated fuck. Why can't you appreciate it for what it is and take it at face value? You also insult Vinnie Mac, calling him Vinnie Mac. You know fucking Vinnie Mac personally? You know Vince McMahon personally? Do you deliver his paper every fucking morning? Do you get his coffee every morning? Do you spit shine his shoes every fucking day before he walks into the office? Do you give him a fucking complimentary blowjob with a side of fucking sugar and cream with his coffee? Vinnie Mac. How dare you call him senile and old and out of touch? Give me a break, you retarded asshole. The man created a successful global brand, one that you've enjoyed for 30 plus years. WWE doesn't have to cater to your every fantasy, you idiot. Vince is out of touch according to you and the smart IWC. Not according to stockholders. Well, stockholders aren't fans. What a fucking idiot. The stockholders aren't fans. I don't know what the fuck is going on television. Ad sponsorship, the important shit that brings in the money, not people's little bitchy feelings. Fact is, you aren't paying any fucking bills with feelings. Understand that, you petulant child. Go fuck yourself with a dildo while you fantasize about your next encounter with Justin LaBar. I don't know. I really don't know. Now, I think this is the last one. This is the last one I physically took. And I know that because it's just fucking absolutely ridiculous. Now, look at the top right corner. It's from the Reading Mean Comments Roman Reigns video that I did last week, okay? This guy's name, another guy with X's in his names. Dragon's Wrath XXX. Is that necessary? Is the XXX necessary? Is he a porn star? Is he a fan of porno? What was wrong with Dragon's Wrath? Much cooler, when you add the XXX after it, you make yourself look like a fucking retard. Now, again, let me remind you, this was on the Reading Mean Comments video. Now, I don't know if this guy tried to comment on a actual podcast video or he really is this fucking stupid. This is ridiculous! Can't believe you'd spend the first part of your show doing what you did here. Pathetic. I mean, seriously, just talk about wrestling already, please! My respect for your professionalism is being drained. Aren't you supposed to actually be talking about wrestling? Real, actually wrestling? Could we just continue with that, please? This was disgusting. Thought your podcast was better than this crap. If I wanted to hear this crap, I'd read it in the comment section to begin with. I mean, move on already. Is it a wonderful thought? Please do it. Take the advice. You call yourself a professional, not this crap. So far from it. Grow up. Now, again, I don't know if he tried to comment on an actual off-the-script video, or he really is this fucking idiotic and has absolutely no IQ to begin with. What podcast? What wrestling talk? The video was never meant to be wrestling talk. The video was meant to expose fucking goons like you. That's what the fucking video was about. The video was made to get a laugh out of everybody at your expense. What podcast? You want wrestling talk? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Twitter. What professionalism? What wrestling talk? Am I losing my fucking mind? Oh my God. God almighty, man. They continue to get worse and worse every single fucking week. The last drop of tears for the final seconds of this video, man. How many more are you going to come at me? How many more of you are going to come at me while I'm in Chicago? We'll find out. We'll find out. I have a whole new collection of comments, surely, coming from StarCast and All In this weekend. And then, obviously, with Raw, SmackDown, NXT, off the script, the usual, right here on the channel. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you laughed at least once, hit that thumbs up. I think the video deserves that much. Follow me on Twitter at JDFROMNY206. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on that bell for all notifications. And if you guys want to support the show, man, patreon.com/JDFROMNY206. Thank you guys so very much. I am so glad you enjoy these videos. I try and make them as entertaining as possible. And I will be back with more, for sure, of reading mean comments. I'll see you guys in Chicago. Hope to be seeing you guys out there. If you're going to come to StarCast or my meet and greet at Buffalo Wild Wings, right across from the Sears Center, man. I'll see you guys then. Take care, and I'll see you on episode 3.